What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Borgo, and right after I made that video today, Netmarble decided to go ahead and release the trailer for the new BS characters. And before we watch this, I have to say, these guys looked godly. Like, seriously, they look amazing. Holy mother of God. So check this out. This is awesome, guys. Ooh, boy. Oh. That is what's coming to the game. Those two guys. And a few other little things, but if we scroll back here a little bit and we take a look at these character models, I want you to look at Igniz here. Now, first of all, well, we'll look at another picture of him, but this super that he's doing is actually from the 2002 game. So if I bring up the 2002 Zero footage, watch this. Nice, right? That was nice. And if we pull up Igniz's super from 2002, look at this. Do those supers look familiar to you? I think they look pretty familiar considering they are the same as these right here. Right? I mean, this is... Let's watch this. Look at this thing. Now, look at Zero. Look at his hair. His hair's all down. He's got the glowing eyes. And look at his outfit. Look at the detail in that thing. The shoulder blades coming out. Oh my God, the chest piece. I mean, he looks sick. He looks sick. Zero looks phenomenal. He looks so cool with his hair the way it is. I mean, aesthetically, these characters look phenomenal. I'm probably going to end up saying the same words over and over and over again because I'm just dumbfounded by how good they look. I honestly, you know, because of the way they're rushing out these characters, when I first heard about this, right, I thought, oh God, you know, I'm really excited for these characters, but I'm probably just going to pass or whatever, right? But after you watch this, you're just thinking to yourself, oh my, I don't know if I can pass. I don't know if I can pass on this. You know, like if you were trying to withhold yourself from spending any money, you might have a hard time if you have the money available to you, right? I mean, this is a killer trailer. Oh my God. And look at Igniz. It's the same thing. The chest piece on them, it looks like they have some kind of like armor on top of them. They just look, you know, beefier. They look hoss, right? They look stronger, more powerful as they will be since they're BS characters. Oh my God, they look freaking cool. And this skill. Now, come on, guys. This is a sick super. This is a sick freaking super. And you know that's going to be a 3PG, right? You know that's going to be a 3PG. It is pretty much the spitting image of 2002, right? I mean, he literally wraps up a character in a galaxy, in a sphere that's a galaxy, and attacks them from within, right? That is crazy. He's putting them in a galaxy and attacking them as they're inside the sphere. Oh, sick. And this is, you know, these are probably going to be the 3PG cover arts right here. I'm not really sure, but I think these are going to be the 3PG cover arts. They look freaking amazing. Oh my God. These characters look so freaking sick. And we scroll a little bit more. And this here, this is probably going to be the new set card cover art. You know, we got Chrysalid, we have Clone Zero, and then we have Original Zero. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of card effects the set cards are going to have. It is hard telling what they could be, but those characters look freaking sick. Like, seriously, guys, These dudes look nuts. So I mean, if you compare this right here, if you compare the way they look right here to the way they look in the game, I mean, look at it. Ignis here, I mean, no offense to Ignis right here, but he looks almost plain Jane. And Zero looks almost plain Jane. Look at Zero's hair. It's all slick back. He looks all clean cut. But in the BS version, he looks just, you know, like, I don't even know what to say, guys. I really don't even know what to say. He just looks much cooler, right? Both of these characters look way more powerful, as they should be. They're BS characters. Their armor is thicker. It's fuller, right? Oh my God, they look freaking nuts. And, you know, I know it's difficult to maybe get excited for this, maybe for some players. I know a lot of players in my Discord, despite the rushing of the characters, I know a lot of them are just like, man, they just look too good. They just look too freaking good. Now, what can we expect from them? Well, I mean, we can expect the same old is what we can expect, guys. In all honesty, we can expect maybe they'll be, you know, have double dot. Maybe they'll have darkness, starlight. You know, who knows? We can expect some kind of different leadership. I mean, so far we have, you know, we had SS Mai with the female leadership, 60% increase to female times. We have BS Chrysalid here for the 60% increase to boss times. We had SS Keo for the 60% increase to SS times. So I'm actually very, very interested to see what one of these new characters is going to have, whether it's, you know, original Zero or Ignis. And, you know, it's going to be pretty scary, honestly, because Ignis right now has the highest attack stat in the game next to, you know, a few other characters like Rugal and Mr. Karate. The same. He has the highest stats, even next to them, right, in the game. So I'm wondering if this new version of Ignis is going to have a higher stat. I don't know. I don't know if he will or not. Let me see if I can find old Ignis. But, I mean, I'm really excited, even though, like, I'm not planning on wailing out on this banner because I just can't. But maybe Ignis will have, a attack leadership for Nest fighters. I mean, right now, he doesn't have any hyper armor immunity. And this is the thing that kills this character big time, right? Plus, his skills are kind of like, they're kind of slow. They're not the fastest. But you can expect him to have, you know, probably ignore guard. You can probably expect him to have reset skills. And maybe they'll even do this increase lightning damage crap where you increase the cooldowns of other players' skills. Like whenever he does a skill on an opponent, their cooldowns just go through the roof, right? So then they can't run through their skills. It actually is a very powerful tool that Ignis has. And, you know, and the cool thing is that more than likely the 3PGs from Ignis and Zero, the BS versions, are going to work on these versions. More than likely, they're going to work on these versions, which is going to be pretty sweet. I mean, we'll see. Those supers are from 2002. These are 2001 versions of the characters. Let me look at Zero here, wherever he's at. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's a 2001 version too. So, but I'm pretty sure the 3PGs are probably going to work on these characters, which is going to make these characters even better than what they already were. It's also going to be interesting to see what color the new BS characters are. I mean, you know, when we look at SS characters and BS characters, right? Scroll down here and click on SS, click on BS and SS here. You know, when we look at the colors of these characters, you know, we have 2 yellow, we have 2 green, 1 blue, 2 purple, and 1 red. So maybe we'll get another red, right? And we'll get another blue. Maybe a red and a blue, and then we'll have 2 of each color, which would be pretty cool, right? That'd be pretty cool. So, you know, 1 more red, 1 more blue. I really don't know what they're going to do as far as their colors. I would really hope that they're going to be attack type fighters, but I don't know. You know, we all know that attack types do prove to be the strongest characters, although with the introduction of BS Chrysalid, that actually changed things. Chrysalid is absolutely insane and one of the highest DPS characters in the game. So really, if they make a balanced character, that'd be different. I mean, right now also, we only have 1 defensive character as far as SS and BS. So maybe they'll make one of those characters defensive. I don't know if they're going to make Zero or Ignis a defensive character. I don't know if they're going to make one of them defensive. I'm pretty sure they're going to make 1 attack. I mean, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 attack right out of the 8. And we have 3 balance and 1 defense. So there is a chance that we're probably going to get one of these characters are going to be defensive characters. and maybe one will be balanced, because we already do have 4 attack. So it's hard telling what they're going to do. I'm really excited for this, for the BS characters. I mean, they look crazy, crazy strong. And, you know, everybody's going to have these 10,000 rubies. They're going to be able to use them on these characters, which you should. You should just say, screw it. Take those 10,000 rubies and use them on these characters, because you can't use it for the collab. And speaking of which, the collab. A lot of you are going to be wondering, should you spend your extra rubies on these BS characters? I mean, it's going to depend on whether or not you love the character, whether or not you want to get them. You saw how they look. They look freaking insane. And you can bet your butt they're going to be insanely strong. They're top dog characters. And that's something also to remember when it comes to SS and BS versus collab. When you look at the meta tier list, the SS and BS characters are just on top. They are the big dogs. They are the top dogs of the character for the most part. There might be a couple small exceptions to that as far as collabs versus BS and SS, but not a whole lot, my friends. I mean, those characters, the SS and BS, they're just on the top. They just got a lot of things going for them that other characters don't have. A lot of decreased damage received, a lot of resetting skills, the double dots on them, all kinds of things that maybe some of the collab characters don't have. Now, who's to say that when we get to collab, they're not going to have that? I mean, this is a gotcha game. This is the whole name of the game, right? They're trying to trick you into doing things, and then you probably get screwed later on. That's just how it works in a gotcha game. So I have no idea really what to tell you. So despite Netmarble rushing out these characters left and right, I have to say, man, I am excited for Igniz and Zero. I mean, Jesus, they look so insane. It's not even funny. As a fan of these characters, for me, especially Igniz, I'm just, oh, I mean, it's like, I really don't know what I'm going to do when the characters show up, guys. I really don't. Those supers look amazing. The characters look amazing. Aesthetically, they look freaking godly. And it's just, and it's going to be a hard choice for a lot of people out there as to whether or not they should pass up on this banner or should save their rubies for the next collab, because we have no idea what the collab's going to be. We don't know. It could be Street Fighter. It could be Tekken. It could be a lot of different things. We have no idea. It could be one of your favorite animes or another fighting game, right? We have no idea what it's going to be. So, you know, I mean, it's gotcha, right? Like, maybe you get these characters and maybe you make the right decision by getting those characters. Or maybe you wait and get the collab and maybe you made the right decision by getting the collab. Personally, I think either way you go, whether you wait for the collab or you go ahead and go for the BS characters, I think it's a win-win, because either way, they're going to prove to be relevant. Either way, they're going to be extremely strong. But I will give the edge to the BS and SS characters because they are the top dogs in the game. They are on top. They're the number ones in Guild Raid. They're the number ones pretty much, for the most part, for Immortal Dungeons, for Spider Robot, for all these PvE game modes in the game. And who knows, with this new game mode that's coming to the game, they'll probably be number one for that too. But that doesn't mean that any collabs that we have won't be any good. I mean, our past collabs have been extremely strong. Eileen, Dellins, King, Merlin, all those characters are freaking insane, right? I didn't even mention them all. There's others too as well. So let me know how y'all feeling about BS Igniz and BS Zero. Man, personally, I think they look freaking absolutely insane. And it's definitely going to be a tough banner not to pull for. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT +7 time. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.